Hello, everyone. Well, you made it to the finish line. The end of the semester is here. To fully discuss what I call the last things of the semester, this message will be in 3 parts. The first part will talk about important due dates. The second part will talk about grades, and the third will talk about grading options. So, part 1, important due dates. For this final week, you will complete your reflection letter by the end of the day on May 15th. So for this reflection letter, you'll reflect on the work of the semester. In a brief 250-word letter to a future student of English 101, think about all the work that you produced, all that you accomplished to prepare the future student for this course. In your letter, you may respond to some of the following questions, not necessarily in this order. So you're not responding to all of the questions, just some that are relevant to you. The final letter is worth 10 points and is due by the end of the day on May 15th. Next, there is your final exam. So the final exam is a 2-hour time test. Once you begin the exam, you will not be able to pause it and resume at a later date. It is an open book exam, so you can keep your class notes out in front of you while you take the test. The test is in 2 parts, 8 short answer questions that are worth 40 points, and 1 essay question that is worth 60 points. Answer all questions to receive full credit. The test is worth 100 points and is due by the end of the day on May 17th. No late submissions will be accepted for any reason. You can start the test early. It's available to you now, so you can take it now and submit it early, but the due date is by the end of the day on May 17th. Please keep in mind that after the due dates, the Blackboard links to the assignments will be closed, and you will not be able to submit your work. If you experience any technical difficulties while submitting your work, please let me know immediately. Final grades are due very soon, and the college doesn't give me an extension, unfortunately, to submit these grades after the deadline, so I will not be able to accept late submissions of especially your final exam. If you'd like to meet with me in person during final exam week, you can stop by during the virtual office hours on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 12 to 1 p.m. If you would like to meet with me but can't make it during any of these days and times, please let me know. Also, the last day to officially withdraw from courses via CUNY First is May 15th. Be sure to speak with your advisor before withdrawing because your financial aid might be impacted. So now let's look at the second part of this message, grades. While our course will adhere to QCC's grading system, this is how the coursework will fulfill the learning outcomes and career-ready competencies and contribute to your final grade. So I include this chart that's from the syllabus, but it's amended because I canceled some assignments. So I had to change the total point value for the course. So coursework, goals, contract, and review, fulfills learning outcome 5, career-ready competencies 2, 4, and 6, points earned 10. And you can go on so on down the line with this chart that's included in the announcements to take a look at the work that you accomplish for the course, how it fulfills the learning outcomes and the career-ready competencies, and the points earned for a total of 760 points. To convert points into letter grades, I use this formula, number of points that you have times 100 divided by the total number of points for the class, which is 760. Also include a chart that converts points into letter grades. So for example, if you have between 730 to 760 points, that will give you the grade of A for the course. 684 to 729 points will give you an A-. 662 to 683 points will give you a B+, and so on down the line. To get a rough idea of your final grade, go to My Grades on the menu and look at your total. Then use this chart as a reference. Please keep in mind, though, that some of the work has yet to be graded, like the final exam and the oral history project. So at this point, the chart will give you, as I mentioned earlier, only a rough idea of your final grade for the course. Now let's look at part 3 of the message, grading options. Here are the grading options if you're struggling with the course. Option 1 is to withdraw from the course. You have until May 15th to withdraw via CUNY First. A grade of W does not count against your GPA, but it may carry financial aid implications that you should discuss with an advisor. You'll need to enroll in another English 101 in the summer or fall semester. The second option is taking an incomplete. This would mean you have more time to complete the coursework, but keep in mind this option is for students who have one major assignment to complete, such as the final exam. This option is not for students who have not completed, let's say, the oral history project or half or most of the work during the semester. In other words, if you, let's say, for example, you couldn't take the final exam and you were doing really well in the class and now your grade will be impacted because you couldn't take the final exam, you can take an incomplete in the course and then take the final exam later on. Also, keep in mind that completing your incomplete simply means sending me the work. I will not be holding office hours with you or commenting on your drafts. Everything from our course will remain available to you on Blackboard, so you will be able to review this material as you complete the classwork independently. You may email me with questions, and while I'll try to respond, it might not be as quickly or frequently, and it will be your responsibility to contact me about completing the incomplete grade. I will not email you to remind you to complete the work. If you do not send me the missing work, your incomplete will eventually change to FIN, which is counted in your GPA the same as an F. If you decide that you would like to take the INC option, the incomplete option, you'll need to complete the INC request form, which is available from the registrar's website, and I include the link on the announcements page. You have until December 1st, 2024 to submit your work to complete the course. The third option is an F, and I know that an F sounds like a bad idea, but if you didn't submit most of the work, you may be better off withdrawing, taking option 1, or taking an F, and you'll need to retake English 101. If I give you an incomplete, but you do not complete the coursework by December 1st, 2024, your incomplete will change to an FIN. So do think carefully about all of this. And if you're not sure what option you should take, you're struggling in the course, you should email me. Or you could stop by during the virtual office hours. Well, everyone, it was a pleasure meeting you and working with you this semester. I applaud you for your dedication to this course and to your learning growth. And I wish you all the best on your final exam and in your future endeavors. And that's my dog, Pepper. She's wishing you all the best summer and wishing you also the best in what you're doing in the future. Take care, everyone. Bye.